Hey, what's up guys? It's Easy, and we have another free to play learning with Easy. This is part 2. Today I kind of wanted to go over the heroes free to play. I do want to throw out a little disclaimer here that this account at the very beginning was not free to play, but it wasn't a very expensive pay to play. So I do have a few pay to play heroes. They're not very high, but why don't we get into it? Kind of give you some tips on who you should go for and kind of why. Start off with Rose Knight. Rose Knight is a difficult one to get. You can actually, if you go to Elite 612, you can unlock Rose Knight. She is probably one of the best heroes that you can have free to play. So basically what you want to do is you want to take them all the way to rank 8. Take them as high as you can because your castle level depends on how high you can take them. Just based on the skirmish levels that they are. She is a timber supply management, which it increases your production by 150%, which is good for wood hyper. She also has Cav HP. That's a plus 50 when she's gold. And she also has an army attack boost, which makes her a really good leader. Next, you have Tracker. Tracker is for ore production, 150%. She also has range defense and range attack. This is probably one of your best heroes for free-to-play hunting for your physical monsters. Soul Forger, he does give inf attack, but mainly you want it for gold production. And the biggest thing you want to look at is, for gold production, it's a passive skill. Hey, what's up, Roarlax? So a passive skill is something that you don't have to have them as your leader. This will always be added to your account. So you don't even have to put them in for anything. But the inf attack is when deployed. So passive, he can sit there in your inventory and don't have to do a thing, and you're always going to get that gold production. C Squire. Ooh, I think we got a rally.
$2.20 per eye price, available based upon prescription. Go to LASIK.com for details.
I think we got a rally.
All while listening to music, or catching up on that podcast, or filling out the crossword, or brainstorming what to make for dinner. When you donate plasma, find your local CSL Plasma Center and donate today.
When Jonathan was only 10 years old, his dad made a
Might
suggestion.
stream this.
My father said, what if you rode your bike to Vermont?
240 miles, 3 days, no adult supervision.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
What Jonathan got himself into, and what he still hasn't gotten himself out of, 45 years later. Tap to listen on Spotify.
Alright, yeah, that was my Be Right Back screen, and it changed to TK. So if you're ever looking for a bus, join TK. They are a good group of people, great admins. But I'm loading into my main account right now. I'm pretty sure we got a rally going on, if they don't shield. This may take a second. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Do we got a rally? Oh, yeah, we do. Kind of worried, though. I think we got Billy the Trap in this kingdom. Alright, so who are we going for? 19 miles away. Oh. Yeah, I think... Pretty sure it's Billy the Trap. So this is kind of what Billy does. He keeps his gear off, and he's got fake and ward gear. We got 25 seconds till we march. Yeah, we canceled. I think they canceled because I had said something on stream. I wouldn't gangbang him. All right. So back to the guide. We have Squire. He is stone production and inf attack. Again, stone production is a passive skill. Inf attack is when deployed. Elementalist. This is another good magic hunting hero. You got your passive food, 225%. And then you have siege stats. So we got when deployed, 50%. You have your Demon Slayer. This is a really good free-to-play inf attack hero. These are all when deployed. Luigi likes passive. It's good to know, Luigi. Night Raven. This is a decent Cav hero. So you'd want to put this in like your Cav set. This is a passive skill. These are both when deployed. You get 30% attack. Here is another really good leader. Just for the fact of the 20% army attack. If you do not have Rose, I would use Bomb and Goblin. The trap stuff isn't really that necessary. If you watched part 1, don't do defense. You won't need this if you don't do the defense. So, next, we have Trickster. Trickster's one of the first heroes you want to get gold. Just for the fact that it gives you 25% research speed. It gives you 3,000 plus energy for hitting monsters. And it gives you a 10% energy regain. Now, with that being said, Trickster should never be your leader. Never. If you have Trickster as your leader, you're probably going to get rallied or soloed and probably end up zeroed. He does nothing for your army. Everything is passive. You do not have to have him as a leader to gain any of this. So next we have Scarlet Bolt. Another really good hunting hero for physical, along with Tracker and Demon Slayer. She gives you 20% construction boost, another passive skill. Some infantry defense when deployed, and another 3,000 energy that is passive. Childe Light. This is another good Cav hero. Writes down Trickster 3 gold stars. Of course, Luigi to sit here and troll. Excuse me. So, Childe Light is a really good Cav hero for free to play. You get the HP and the attack. Trap you won't need. Also, Childe Light is, if you hunt level 5s, it can be put into some level 5 lineups. And I'm pretty sure he or she is magic. So then you have Death Archer, which gives you ore production of 150%, a passive skill, trap you won't need, and range attack, a decent range hero. What's better, HP or attack? Depends on who you talk to. I would have to say HP, because it'll keep your troops alive longer. But attack is good as well. But HP, number one. HP, attack, then do your defense stuff for heroes and familiars. Not your research. So next we got Shade. Shade is just a hero, in my opinion. He can be used for Kalo and maybe as an assassin hunter, but there's better than what Shade offers. Then you have Death Knight. Death Knight is another cav hero, given the HP and defense, and also does stone production 150%, and it's passive. So this is a good HP cav hero. And let's see. So he's decent. He can be used in a level 5, couple different level 5 lineups. Incinerator. She is for Wood Hyper. You get 150%. It's passive. Other than that, she is useless with the siege stats. But she is a really good magic hero for hunting. That is a definite free-to-play. And I'll go over the free-to-play lineups here after I go through these heroes. What's a level 5 lineup? Level 5 lineups are for hitting level 5 monsters. So that brings us to Prima Donna. Prima Donna is useless as an army hero. The best use for Prima Donna is Colosseum and hunting. That's about all she's good for. But still nice to get every single one to gold. So now we have Snow Queen. Snow Queen is another good range hero. She gives you the attack and the HP. Again, you don't need the trap. She too is another good magic hunting hero. Prima Donna is good for wall dropping. I don't personally do a lot of frontline tests, so I'm usually not the one to wall drop. But yeah, I could see where she'd be good for wall dropping. Incinerator and Prima. So next we have Sage of Storms. Sage of Storms, another passive skill for construction speed, 20%. Don't need the trap. So then you have your cav defense, which is okay if you run out of cav heroes. Then next we have Black Crow. Black Crow is a, hang on, let me pause that. That is a commercial. Let's see. She's a good range hero because she has the HP. Defense, don't need the trap. She is another good hunting hero. She's on the physical side. Then next, we have Oathkeeper. Oathkeeper is food production, another passive skill, and a good infantry hero. Could also be a good leader for if you're doing a lot of infantry at the beginning. But once you get Rose, definitely Rose Knight as your leader. And if you don't have Rose, get Bomb and Goblin. One of those three. So he's got infantry HP boost and attack. Those are both when deployed. So the rest are pay to play. And like I said before I started going through them, there were some purchases on this account, but since it's been like 120 million might, it's been free to play. Watcher's another good one. It is free. You have to do your research, or you got to do hell events or 24-hour challenges to get this one. This one's really good. You can get up to 20% training speed. He is a good army, or he is a good leader, because he does have army HP and army attack. So if you end up getting Watcher, that'd be a good one to have for your leader as well. Then Boommeister. Boommeister is a free-to-play Dragon Arena hero. Offers army defense, army HP, and army attack. These are all passive. You do not have to deploy Boommeister to get all these stats. So then that leaves the last one is Chaos Dragon. Chaos Dragon is probably one of the most difficult to get. It's only obtained in, like Watcher, in hell events and 24-hour challenges. And he offers a 25% research speed, 30% army defense, and 25% army attack. He would be a decent leader as well. So that goes through all the heroes. All the other ones I have are pay to play, and they're never going to go up any higher. So I'm going to change my lineup for Kalo. Let's see, where is he? Oh, you want Trickster. So let me check this. I have a couple of solid lineups. See if I can find a real person real quick. I'm using a tank, 2 assassins, and 2 range. They're using 2 tanks. Chaos. Why is it purple? I don't think mine was purple. Thought he was green or blue. So this is a pretty decent lineup for free to play. I'm not saying that it will get you in the top 100, but it will get you probably into the 1,000, under 1,000. That's definitely what I use. Let's see. Other than that, I do have these. And I use them for defense. But it doesn't get me very far. Now I gotta go back and look. Looking for worm jewels and orbs. And let me see if
CIA do it? Release a virus into Cuba. Listen to Science Versus to find out. That's Science VS. Tap now to listen on Spotify.
Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection.
Ooh, there we
against
go.
viruses.
There's a gray worm jewel.
Surface, you leave behind bacteria. To keep surfaces sanitized all day, use Microban 24 sanitizing spray. Spray on hard surfaces to kill
Let's see,
99.9%
let's see,
of
let's
viruses and
see.
bacteria initially, including the virus that causes COVID-19.
Get a lot of
Once
gems.
dry, Microban 24 sanitizing
There's
spray
another
is
gray
effective for
worm
24 hours on bacteria
from good old Lebo. Lots and lots of resources. Another thing that I want to go over is, yeah, he wasn't purple, he was gray, is stamina. Even though these are gold, use your stamina. Get extra medals, because you never know. They may come out with mythic heroes. If I covered familiars I'm going to do in a separate one. Right now I went over the heroes. Kind of went over Kalo a little bit. Excuse me. This is kind of pretty good free-to-play lineup, especially when you have them all level 60 and all rank 8. And how you doing, Shifty? Swiftly. Wow, I can't believe I got that. Swiftly. Glad you could be here. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to random out and do some hunting. I generally do not hit hard rocks, but we do have cottage and jades out, and all three are magic, which is that's kind of weird. All right, So, free-to-play Magic lineup. You have Elementalist, Incinerator, Prima, Snow Queen, and Bomb and Goblin. That is your free-to-play Magic lineup. Just so you guys know, like I said, this used to be before 120 mil might. It was a pay-to-play account, but it is strictly free-to-play now. It's good to hear. How you doing, Barat? Mohan. Yeah, hey. How you doing, Mohan? Glad you're here. And if you guys didn't know, we are running a 400k gem giveaway. It's sponsored by Rhino's New School Resource and Gem Store. He has so kindly put up the 400k gems, and we will be giving those away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So let's share the stream around, share the videos. Alright, this is the same. You know what? Hang on. I think this one has a slightly different lineup. Oh no, this one is physical. So the physical lineup I use is Tracker, Demon Slayer, Scarlet Bolt, Trickster, and Black Crow. This is the... I thought it was magic, but I guess not. Will I ever do a stream of starting a free-to-play to scratch, or from scratch? I had the opportunity to start a new account in a new kingdom with a new guild with probably 12 other YouTubers, and I'm really busy and I wasn't able to do it. So probably not. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I just really don't have the time. I've already got, I want to say I have about 15 accounts now. So the Cottage Roar is a physical monster. The Jade is a magical. So basically in this stream I've gone over heroes. I went over them individually. I went over my free-to-play Kalo lineup and my free-to-play Magic in physical hunting heroes. And I think what I want to do in tomorrow's is I will be doing the familiar buildings, familiars, and possibly gear. Or I might do gear separately. Because I might do a free-to-play gear, a low-spend gear, or pay-to-play gear, actually. I'll do one of each. And then if there's anything else you guys want to know, free-to-play, I'm more than happy to do it. But let's see. Yeah, okay. Hard Rocks is a magic hero, or magic lineup. And I don't do a lot of damage on them. I think it takes me 5 or 6 hits. Yeah, honestly, I don't manage all 15 accounts on a daily basis. Most of the time I macro resources to each other so I can build it up. If you want to know anything about macro, I do have a video probably months and months back on how to set up a macro. So there you go. Like I said, if there's anything else you guys want to see, don't be afraid to message me in line. Line ID is EZDoesIt25, no spaces. Shoot me a message and give me ideas on what you want to see. So that should do it for today's stream. Going over heroes for hunting, for Colosseum, and overall in general. I appreciate everybody that showed up. And I will be doing another one tomorrow on familiars. So tune in tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next one.